Hello boys and girls. Today I'm going to show you how I want you to do all of your PEMDAS problems or your order of operations problems when you're solving problems today on Go Formative. Now I know you know all the steps, PEMDAS, but what I want you to practice here is how I want you to solve the problems. What I do not want is for you to be working on a whiteboard. No whiteboards this time. This time I want you to be using this sheet of paper right here. This sheet of paper has PEMDAS on it. And it has this table, and at the top of the table is a place for the problem. You can see I've written my problem here, and there's a spot for all of the steps that you're taking, and then the label for which step it is you've taken. And then I'll show you how to use this here in a second. But I want to really be clear. I want to see your work on this paper, because with order of operations, how you're doing the work is more important than your answer, and this is how you're going to show your work. It's really important that you get into this habit, because as you move into middle school and you start doing pre-algebra and algebra, showing your work is going to be really, really, really crucial. So how to use this? To start with, we're going to look at our problem here, and I'm going to look at PEMDAS, and I'm going to look here and I'm going to say, okay, first step is P, parentheses. Do I have any parentheses? And I see that I do. I have 6 plus 2 right here. So first I'm going to take a look at 6 plus 2, and I'm going to do that one first. So 6 plus 2 is 8, and I'm going to write 8 on the new line right underneath it. Now that's showing that that's the very first thing that I've done. I've done the parentheses, so I'm going to label it as P for parentheses, and this is the very first thing I did. Now nothing else changed. I didn't do the multiplication, I didn't do the subtraction or the division. So all of those things are going to stay exactly the same as I move down to the next row. So notice the minus 8 divided by 4, the 3 times, all of that is the same. The only thing I changed was the 6 plus 2. I just changed that into an 8. We're going step by step. All right, so the next thing is I'm going to look at E. Are there any exponents in here? No. So I don't have to worry about exponents. Multiplication and division. Absolutely, there is multiplication and division. So I'm going to do multiplication and division. And remember, this time I go from left to right. So it's not that I do multiplication first and division second. I start with whatever's on the left and I go left to right. So the first thing I see here is 3 times 8. That's my multiplication. And since it's on the left, that's the one I'm going to do first. So 3 times 8, that's 24. And now I could just keep going here, or I could actually bring my everything down that I haven't done yet. And maybe I'm going to do that. So I'm going to change this multiplication and division to just multiplication. Now I'm going to do my division part. That's here. 8 divided by 4. 8 divided by 4, that's 2. Nothing else changes. My 24 is still the same. I haven't changed anything. Now I have addition and subtraction. I don't see any addition in here, but I do see a subtraction. So notice I've done parentheses, multiplication, division, and subtraction. So 24 minus 2 is 22. That is my final answer. Notice that all my work is right here. Every step that I took is written down and can be traced back. So if I made a mistake, if I'd made a mistake in here, I can find that mistake and fix it really easily without having to redo the whole problem. Remember, you need to be doing your work on this sheet, not on whiteboards. I want to see this. I want to be able to collect this and take a look at your work. So this is how I want you to be tackling your problems. Good luck.